This is so problematic. It's so funny. I laugh at this. And as a man of African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, and Sin, that people see you just as black, but I'm not with the one drop rule. I always often hear that integration stopped black owned businesses and that we should go back to segregation. And there was a time where we was usually like we're not human and we had economic default, okay? And it's always crabs and barrels that wants to be a stumbling block to someone else's expectations, their own personal, and be selfish and try to run someone else's life like they're God or something. And this is the problem. I'm an aspiring entrepreneur myself, and I noticed that when I'm around African American people, I'm talking about Mexicans and whites, and I understand anti-black racism from other communities, but we in our own community, and we shot who the main ones that's doing this is not the ones that's seen as coons, because I'm not a coon, who don't buy the stereotypes. It's the segregationist type, separatist ones who want to see us fail and they want to be in the miserable level with them. I never forget, I did work at a African American owned business, a security officer, and his brother, bald head, camera skin like me, him and his wife owned the business. But how yellow woman was the secretary. And I was happy to see. I said, I'm gonna help this brother out, be working. And the reason why I left, because the attitude. We didn't have mutual respect. I had respect for him, but until he started being ugly with me, and I only worked one day, and I went back to my other security job. I didn't quit the other security job last year. And this is the point. Before it happened, it's a brother, dark skin brother, who's Creole, who do career advancement and everything else, look for jobs, had told me, and another brother who is very smart, but arrogant, went to a predominantly white school, but trying to be pro-black as power somehow. And anyway, his fan wife, they broke up. I ain't trying to tell all their business, okay? And he like white women, okay? But I'm all for one drop rule. We all black, although the truth is that we're mixed. We're not pure black. We have argued about that in the past. So what happened is when I said I was gonna work for them, help this brother out, they both laughed. And I'm like, it's funny how y'all so, what's the word? Militant on one end. Sometimes you're not militant. But all of a sudden, when I decided to work for a business, after saying in my heart, I wanted to help this brother out. I saw him struggling. Yeah, he underpaid me $8 something because I was getting paid $11 out at the other security place. But until that dude talked to me crazy, I left. I said, nah, bro. And this is the thing. Many of us assume, not me, because I'm glad I am exposed to different cultures outside and saw that it's not us genetically with one drop black DNA. It's how our white ancestors put our both mixed and pure light and dark ancestors in the plantation and told them this is how it go in the story of the Bible, and how they love is critical compared to what St. Paul said in Corinthians 13. So we have contempt for each other, and that's how we're not loyal. And we think by talking to us crazy, beating our kids, beating each other up, cursing each other out. And people say, well, we have no so-called black and black love. First of all, we ain't no pure black people. So yeah, it can count that. We have white and native in us, so that's not pure. I let the Africans come and tell you that. And I'm glad to let you know that we'll tell you that in the heartbeat that you're not a pure black person, man. With the white man. White man just made you classify as pure black, even though it's a no law. So you can use punching bag for anyone who have black DNA, since you ain't gonna be his nigga on the plantation, in the house or the field, bed, winch, whatever, inch, mom, whatever, shoe shine, whatever, cotton picking, whatever. And so the reason why many African people don't support is that we already have in our head that brother or sister. And I never forget a woman who has a bakery. I ain't gonna say what business is, and I want to go buy some cookies from her. The first time I met this sister, old school sister, bright high young, and she Creole, kind of like Rosa Parks, a little bit, ponytail long. Oh, she had an attitude, and I'm saying this in my head. I'm trying to be nice, and I'm this sister don't realize I'm in the hot sun trying to get some cookies, and support you, but your attitude. And we think that it's just because my mama did me that way. But your mama was wrong. Your dad was wrong. They had slave mentality. Cut it out. Just like you see them white folks and smile, and the other people, even though Hispanic got black DNA too, Mexican and Hispanic, Puerto Rico, whatever, but they're not classified, seen as black, whatever, or not pure. Of course, they're not pure black, but still they're not. They see it as opposite. You treat them in Asia, you treat them, and you might talk bad about them, but still, when they come in person, you treat them nice. And let me know those who are not African descent. Yes, you have African descent people to say about bad things about Hispanics, whites, Asians, but as soon as they come press, all the gloom, the smile on their face, they have a little coon teeth out, smile on their face. Okay, like they're about to eat water, but I'm going ahead and say it like that. Okay. But so what happened is this manifest contempt from our white ancestor that our enslaved ancestors passed to our elders. And the reason why a lot of people don't want to get rid of that, because it gives them pleasure. It makes them feel good. When you feel good about yourself, you'll feel good by knocking another person down, beating your children, talking them crazy because you feel less than who you are. And I laugh at people say they're proud of who they are. They're not proud of who they are if they have it in their heart to actually want to hurt someone for pleasure. It's narcissistic pleasure. Okay? So, as a person who have their own business, selling t-shirts and stuff, I noticed that me and my African descent people, I know that it's gonna be people who are not African descent who don't want to see me succeed. But the sad part, the same so-called love, of the fake love people, they show that in their actions too, and don't want to call that because they ass out. So that's why I don't support us surrogating. And actually, you're saying that because you want us to be in the cradle barrel. You want us to be without no money, poor. And if we do got money, we're treated like punching bags by a person within the community who's providing the money. You're teaching us not to be independent. You're teaching us to be codependent to that person and be thankful in God. And don't act like slave masters of the Bible when you go over that God stuff. I don't read what St. Peter said in chapter 3, 15, 17, and also the first person interpreting people's scripture. Okay, I'm always be on guard with that. Here's what it is. Y'all, a lot of our business is not successful because we have people within. It's not just other races. It's people within our community, light, dark, whatever, exotic looking, whatever, who don't want us to succeed, and they miserable. They say they are proud black man and woman. They not no proud black man and woman. They don't want us to succeed. All the time I don't want to see a brother and sister succeed when they do me dirt, okay? But a brother that did me dirt, a sister that did me dirt, treat me respect and broken barriers for our community, I am happy for that person. Who wants to be in poverty? Who wants to be in the ghetto? And don't get me wrong, there are people who come from the ghetto acting like they're bougie and stuff. I ain't talking about them people. I'm talking about those with some sense and charitable mindsets and humble. Don't get me wrong, you got those with, and then to speak of that, you got those in the community with money who don't want to. I'm not saying give all your, but try to help someone. If you don't want to share your money, teach someone how to use their money and to work it. And if they're not that, they want to have full control of your life and play master in your life and control your life and not give you shit unless you do whatever they tell you and you grown. So, and I know that's why I'm in problem, because people, you can talk about the Mexicans and whites don't want to give them the vote. It was people, if you don't live by my expectations, I don't give you shit. Okay, well, we should be brothers and sisters then if there don't be that, mutual respect, no unconditional love. And some of these folks don't even know what that is. It's sad. With money and degree, they've been brainwashed by their ignorant family. The top. So that's why people don't support. So you see why something like Tina Turner, she married a white man. Guess what? She doing good in Europe. She don't live in Europe. I mean, she live in the United States. She don't live in the United States. That's why men will go overseas. Because the mentality is different. Okay? So if we go to Latin America, you can talk about other countries. Well, they killing us though, they too. They're killing us in our community as well. Yes. Hold up. You can make time about a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican killing somebody, or white, whatever, Asian, whatever, Chinese, whatever. But who killed Nipsey Russell? Who killed Nipsey Russell? Okay, I got an answer then. So see why I don't advocate coming together? Is this man who, then you have folks online, when he part Orishan, and they think they better than us. The dude was born to a African woman, Creole, who identify as black, even though she's mixed. And none of us are pure black, okay, no matter how dark. But, the man tried to do something, have y'all asses of African descent, who calls a proud black man, woman, would never do the shit that he did. Yeah. So that's why I don't advocate segregation. I'm looking at attitude and action. Excuse me for my fuck the color and who we relate to. I look at actions of a person. If you don't treat me respect, there's no coming together on any level. I mean, it is not just as a white, Hispanic. I kick all colors of people who did me dirt. They gonna have it again. You need my two parents. So if you have an action of doing evil to me, and then try to gaslight it and deny it and deflect, oh no, it's about time we don't know. So if those are African descent who trying to have their own business, I'm not defending Oprah, what she did to Monique, but I see why that when she did to Michael Jackson too, but I'm going to see why that she's doing that. You talking about a woman who was raped as a little girl, okay? And I'm defending what she did to Monique and Michael Jackson's family, okay? She got arrogant when she even being there, I'll tell you that. But Oprah felt that the community did dislawyer her because they cover up that rape. Now I'm talking R. Kelly, surprised she go after him. But see what I'm saying? So, that's why it's her and Gail, I don't know about her life story. They're always away from the African community because, besides, she said, oh, the white folks, we already know on the outside they're enemies. But we've been fed a lie that the enemies don't exist inside until someone gets killed, like what happened in this Russell situation. Okay? Funny that we also support the functional people who abuse us. I don't remember the other singer name, and other folks in our community. And they said that we're sellouts and we don't support them. They should be put to justice. So you see why that I believe in not coming together. I don't give a damn about, okay, a slave master dead, okay? We in 2019 should gave that mentality up a long time ago. But no, instead you chastising and lecturing to that person, don't come over here and lecture me with it. Don't even waste your time with me. If you respect me, I respect you. But we don't support each other. This is the way why. So, for example, you have people say, I'm tired of Hispanics doing hip-hop. I sing in Spanish. Do you know, besides Pocho Coconuts not like me singing Spanish, you have been saying people, but they'll support rappers who do the coonery and act like buckwheat to white artists and call themselves niggas and portray negative stereotypes, thug culture. That's what they support. They support an Amos and Andy. So you see why I don't play that I'm your brother? Cain was not a good brother to Abel, so please stop. Actually, Cain killed Abel. They were both brothers. So shut up. Point is, if I see content behavior, we don't need to come together. Just like we ain't nothing to do to us, do to other groups of people too. Demand mutual respect. Okay? I wasn't shocked to see a bunch of brothers defending Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's Mexican, who threw Trey Ray on the bus. The gang, the blood gang in New York. But he was saying nigga, and had folks of every color when he go to his concert say the word nigga. You swear this is a Klan rally, so even though he's not 100% white, he part Native and African, both on his Mexican Puerto Rican side. But you got that mess going on. But a bunch of brothers, a bunch of big old burly brothers, in Los Angeles where they have black and brown fights. Strawberry pick, cotton pick fights. Was being secure officer. You would not see a bunch of Hispanic dudes. Big old Hispanic dudes. Cholo or Rican from New Bronx. Okay, if you want to go there, not just Mexico, but if Afro-American man had said the WICK or SPIC, you would not see that mess. Well, I can't say it because you have Hispanic folks still support Cat Williams. Just like I don't like George Lopez, I don't like Cat Williams either. Point is, but you ain't gonna see a young African man, especially if they dog like Kodak Black, who said anti-Hispanic words like SPIC and WETBICK and Bill Wall and make songs of it, and they are security officers and protect them from other folks. And Tekashi 69 came from New York to LA, and this is where y'all talk about old Mexicans don't like us and it's black and brown. Okay, guess what? A bunch of brothers, big old fat and muscular brothers, probably bigger than Suge Knight, all secure in being a secure officer this Meso Rican. And this dude says nigga and nigga and nigga. So do you get my point that I laugh at this, I'm your brother? No, until I see the actions of you being the brother or the sister, I don't believe in us coming together. We have crabs in the barrel. They are the coons. Not someone like me. It's called being secure of folks. Excuse me for that, fucking you over. But that's why the African businesses do not get support. Do not. Because African people want to see failure. We taught to accept failure from our white ancestor. What do you want to admit? And the reason why y'all don't want to admit the white, don't talk about the rape and everything, because you have brothers doing it too. Emulate what they doing, what they did back in slavery, what they don't commit. Ancestors too. Some of them sleep with the teachers too. It's sleeping. Whatever. It's just nasty. Sometimes it's a daughter's boyfriend who's a teenager. I remember talking to your, and I think I vouched for about that a couple years ago. About some sister sleeping with some 13, and that was her daughter, ex-boyfriend, whatever, some nasty stuff, and he would even of age. Now, the truth of the matter is, you doing exactly what your white master ancestor is doing. What did you do? Make sure we have a permanent underclass and remain in it, and even distort the Bible to keep that person checking. I know that verse real good, St. Peter's verse in 2 Peter chapter 3:15, 17. And I'm going to always be on guard, as he suggests in that verse. So I won't fall for my stability. I know that y'all just doing, and you got preachers doing it. The reason why some people, and I can say, don't want to work. Because, I mean, I'm not working right now, but I'm trying my own business. And even just selling t-shirts. No, I don't support. Oh, I like your channel, but you can support. And that's why many of us go outside the community. And we're loyal to those other groups of people because this loyalty in is so known and normalized that no one will call it out. And if you call it out, somehow you're crazy when actually the person who's doing the mess should be considered crazy. When it comes to African people who don't support each other, who want to keep us in the bottom pole, we've been taught to accept that failure and despair and not come out of it. And you have preachers teaching that mess to the flock. So that's why that, for example, I believe that faith without works is dead. That's in James chapter 2, verse 24-26. You must apply work in faith. You have you're not going to achieve anything. Well, they believe that faith without works And then I realized the white racist man, the Anglo-Saxon Protestant man, came over here and maliciously stole this land from the Americans, our other ancestors as well, because we're not pure black people, and brought our African ancestors here. And they forced and stored the Bible to make the slaves do the work while they sit on their tail and not do nothing. And once we got our ancestors got out the plantation, who African descent makes them pure, got out the plantation, they considered the deemed as lazy. So that's why they can walk around and say that faith is because by white privilege, they're taught that John Calvinism, the Protestant work ethic, it doesn't work. They people predestined to it, and that's a false interpretation of the Bible. I'm glad I read that. It's not a true interpretation, but the point is, and you want to know why the Mexicans and other communities, Hispanic, Africans, whatever, are hardworking. If you have a group of people that believe that someone's going to give it to them, and don't get me wrong, God can give you, but if you see you doing it, that's when you receive it. Not doing anything, that's different. So, when you have a bunch of people who want to organize and sabotage and do what they white master, because I know what it is. When I mention the white master, even though they have program with a white woman who married, okay, to a person of color passing, there's no guilt because I'm not practicing what they did to my people. It's the people within who say they pure black with one drop was used for slavery, rape the slave, make a slave, mixed race child, become pure black so they can classify people to be slave. They're afraid by them being mixed with white, they'll make them free, call it like it is. Then they want to put permanent despair in the community. Actually, it's funny, the people who are doing the good work in our community are seen as want to be white, but the ones who are doing the trash in the community are seen as being black, but actually they doing what the white man won't do, is see destruction, sell crack, fight, kill, rob. Do you get my point? Then they're not called coons, but they should be called coons. And in the bad part, they refer to them as niggas, Lord and dirt. Do you get my point? So that's why that us African people don't support each other, because we gotta deal with this mess. That's why many of us don't have business. Not integration. Integration was the door open. We gotta come out of that segregated mindset. Because the one thing about me, I'm looking at the color green. That's the only color I care about. So I can eat. So I can feed myself. So I can be the natural born leader that I am. Because I am a Leo, okay? That's my sign. But point is, so I can get married and have kids. Okay? And become a grandpa one day. But we have Proud Barrel. If you don't live by the expectation of the ancient and then when the other person goes to other community, oh, they sent it out. So no, you sold us out first before we claimed to be we sent out. You didn't want us to have anything. You didn't do nothing. I went there, sit there and try to make us live a miserable, permanent lifestyle because we wasn't your expectations. You acting just like your white man. Well, I ain't not claiming that rape blood. Well, it's in your DNA. You show projecting it in your behavior with your black identity. Whether we light, dark, whatever, it's still in your DNA. Hair, king curl, whatever your dark or phenotypes all look alike. Shoes. Providing what they expect us to fail, have permanent failure. So don't call that mess because I'm the coon. No, I'm being truthful. This is my bloodline. That's my bloodline. I'm not denying nothing. But the false folks get processed from the demonic people. It is what it is. So that's why, y'all, when it comes to this, that we don't have more mutual respect. We think that's why, and that gets on my nerves. Well, let me say this: if it's white, why the white folks? It says not just because they have white privilege. It's a method of mutual respect. Don't get me wrong, it's a function of white people. Don't get me wrong, but the ones who are not doing it, they get the clout. okay, and you don't want to copy what they're doing that actually will actually be beneficial for your behind, or I'm gonna say your ass. So what you do is internalize the functional way of doing it and being destructive and saying it's being black when actually buying into black inferior complex. So that's why we don't support each other, and then you get mad when someone called off. For example, what happened to Malaya Davis? They had CPS on my mother and stepfather beating her to okay. Why nobody didn't call the CPS then? You know, they failed, but I'm just saying, why nobody know? Because some of my people probably saw this little girl getting beaten and thought it was normal until it messed her brain up before she got killed. Because they mama and daddy, who are savage mammies and pappies, did them the same doggone way. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Now, that's how we do our kids. Make jokes. Like when Birdman died 10 years ago, part of me didn't want to cry because of that joke he said, cooning. He get mad at Steve Harvey one time, he was cooning on Kings of Comedy. Yeah, the functional way of doing things, it ain't about being white. Stop quoting positivity with whiteness and negativity and defending it and call it being black. That's all I gotta say. So our concept of life is still based on the white races being our other ancestors, how he wanted us to fail permanently, and his pure white children can succeed. Because we are descendants of him too.